Working on a plan to hopefully make home insurance more available and more affordable in California. More and more homeowners are getting dumped by their insurance companies, and today homeowners are sharing their opinions on the issue.
KCRA 3's Golston Dark joins us with the concerns that a lot of people have, Golston.
Well, it's become a crisis for a lot of homeowners. The Department of Insurance is now working with insurance companies to try to complete a package of reforms by the end of this year. Today, the state wanted to hear about what homeowners think about this final phase of new wildfire modeling regulations. And we heard from individual homeowners, people who are representing cities and communities, as well as business owners, and among those, representatives from insurance companies. And they say that this proposal will help improve pricing accuracy and encourage what they say would be a more competitive market. But there are items they say that should still be addressed.
Support the goals of these draft regulations, which include improving rate stability by allowing insurers to assess prospective exposure to catastrophe losses, and promoting fairness. We continue to be concerned that the PRID does not have a clear and standardized review process or a specific time frame for completion of a model review.
Now, there was another caller identifying himself as speaking on behalf of those who live in the community of Paradise that was ravaged by the 2018 Camp Fire. He says that homes being built in Paradise right now surpass the safety standards that have been set by the state. And he says they're using the latest technology, but he says that's not translating into getting home insurance.
The one frustration that we are seeing in our town and our citizens is the cost of insurance and the fact that mitigation and rebuilding back better has not been taken into consideration on pricing. This will hopefully rectify that situation to be able to use not just what historical data looks at, but what future data looks at.
So you look at the numbers here. Since 2022, 7 of the top 12 insurance companies have paused or even restricted writing homeowners policies here in the state. Back to you.
All right, Golston, thank you. Is there any word, though, on how many more policies insurance companies would write if these reforms are actually approved?
Well, I mean, we're still in the process. Obviously, so far, there's no official number on this. Some companies may not write any more policies at all. Other companies may begin writing significantly more policies in more high-risk areas as this process continues to play out. We'll obviously follow it through to the end.
Absolutely. And you can still submit written comments by the end of the day. You can send those to the email address that you see right here on the bottom of your screen.